Hi, everyone. We've made it. It's day 10 of the Happiness Project. I'm Dina Davis, and I'm coming at you live from my home office because that's where I am on a Saturday morning. I'm looking extremely scruffy this morning. I apologize, but it is Saturday morning. On this, our last day, there's two things that I want to leave you with. And I hope that this has been somewhat helpful. I know for some of you, you may think, why is she doing that? That is completely weird and silly and whatever. I don't really care. It's really important to me to send the message to people that we can make our lives whatever we want them to be. And if there's little choices we can make to make ourselves a little happier, let's do it. And I'm a big believer in sharing that with other people. And if there's something I feel passionate about, I want to share it. And I try to do that with everything that I do. So point number one, and we've covered a lot of, little minute things over the last 10 days, little tricks that you could do to kind of really just shake yourself into being a little bit more present and making some of those choices when maybe you're feeling a little yuck inside. But I'm really thinking a lot in terms of what it feels like when you're walking around and you have anxiety, which often means there's some kind of a unrest or civil war going on inside of you. Really think about why that is and what choices you've made that's kind of put you in that position of feeling not in harmony with your life. I'm real big on passion and the importance of feeling passionate about something, because when we get just really stale and checked out in life, it's kind of a downward spiral. And I think really tapping into that energy inside you that makes you excited and makes you feel passionate and bubbly, whether it's about something you do, whether it's the people that you're with, or feeling that you have a calling or a mission and following through with that. Don't ever let go of that passion, because that passion is kind of what drives you through your life and keeps you very present. And now the other thing, and maybe this is being a little hard on you, but I have to do this to myself too. And that is taking absolute responsibility for everything in your life, everything that's happened, and where you are, because everything is a choice. And it's how we choose to react to situations that put us in the situations that we're in. So it's okay to look at your life and say, I made these mistakes. I take total responsibility for them. It's nobody else's fault but mine. It's the choices that I made. That's okay now. I'm going to have a little mini funeral, let that one go, and move on to the next thing. So taking responsibility, especially the responsibility to make some choices to make your life better. Here's an example. I woke up feeling a little glum today. I'm sorry if this is a little longer than normal and you probably don't have any time to listen to me because it's Saturday and you need to go off and do all your things. But if you can stick with me just a couple more seconds, I'll just fill you in on a couple of things. So I felt a little glum waking up this morning. I read some of my book. I did my little meditation. Of course, it made me feel better. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to take 10 minutes and just make a really awesome cup of coffee. And I'm going to sit on my deck and I'm going to put on some music that I really like. And I'm just going to sit there and get all the little voices of things that I'm irritated about myself, just quiet it. Just quiet my mind and enjoy my cup of coffee. And it works. It really works. Sounds silly, but it works. Now, as we close off the Happiness Project, it's up to you now to think about these things. I would love to come back and join you again if you guys are interested in this kind of thing. I love it. I love the opportunity to connect with people. It's kind of what I live for. I do have a next project coming up. It's not going to be a video cast like this. It's going to be a podcast, but I am interviewing. My next project is called The Hero Project, and I'm going to be interviewing some really amazing people that live in the area that I live in, who I think are heroes. And by heroes, I mean great leaders who inspire others and take action to do things for other people in a really heroic manner. And I'd love to reveal to you who some of those people are, and I hope that you will be interested in joining me and listening to those interviews and really starting to look around and realize how many amazing people are walking among us, and aren't we lucky to have them in our lives. So shall I reveal who some of those people are? So the first one, this is someone I am such a big fan of, Sunil Bhatia. He has been recognized by the American Psychological Association with an International Humanitarian Award for his work on creating sanitation in some of India's poorest areas. He's an amazing man. He's a teacher at Connecticut College. He's a father and does incredible work globally. Aren't we lucky to have him living among us here in Rhode Island? Another person who is I'm reading my little yellow stickies because I don't want to misquote anything about these people because they're so amazing. And by the way, my whole office is covered in sticky notes. I'm kind of obsessed with sticky notes. Dr. Lynn Taylor, amazing woman. She's an HIV specialist who, through her innovative research, has eradicated the Hep C virus in Rhode Island. Amazing woman doing amazing things for other people. She lives in my town. I cannot be more lucky to know her. Another incredible person going to be interviewing, our own, in Barrington, Rhode Island, Chief of Police, John Lacrosse. He's incredible. He's not just a police officer. He's so much more. He puts himself out there for his community. He's dedicated to the prevention of domestic violence and underage drinking. He's also extremely compassionate and very spiritual. So I really connect with him a lot, and I can't wait for you to learn more about his incredible story. And I have another person who I adore that I can't wait to interview and share with you, and his name is Mark Whitaker. For those of you that know him, he's a teacher. He is a musician. He shares of himself with students. He teaches music, and he doesn't just teach. He kind of lives it with his students and inspires them to do incredible things and gives so much of himself and is a true inspiring leader. And I can't wait for you guys, if you're interested, to hear the incredible stories of these heroes that live among us. So watch out for it. It's going to be coming in the next few weeks. Have a super happy weekend. I will now remove my glasses. When I take them off, I can't read, but if I wear them, I can't see when I take them off. So back to where we are. Sorry if that took a little longer than normal, but have a really wonderful weekend. Follow your passion, follow your heart, trust yourself, make some choices. Come on, get happy. Bye for now.